Alright, I'm re-recording this because there was an unfortunate sound in my last recording of it, so that's fun. But here we go. I might be coming. If you want me to cut to the chase, I'm probably coming back to Roblox video content creation. Yeah, I know I'm small. I know I haven't posted in a long time. I had some videos when I was working out, I never really got to them, finishing them because I just didn't like the style of how that was all working out. But I might come back for 2 games. Talk about it near the end of the video, but I want to talk about why I quit. Mostly was just a pressure situation. That was like surprising. Turns out Ren probably lied, and I kind of believe the sense that she probably lied about a lot of shit in her first doc. Mostly, I'm believing she lied because she said she was working on a second doc to like prove her point, but that thing never released. And my interpretation of that, it's hard to fake more evidence, you know, against Zeal. And speaking of Zeal, they tried to do something horrible to themselves, and if this was all like a hoax, most of this was like a hoax, then like that's fucked up, you know. So I don't believe either party's in the right. This was one of 3 situations that April. One's great, one's a game I forget, but I know the situation happened with the game I don't remember the name for. There's a Grace, and I never really kept up on it. I played Grace once or twice just to see what it was about. I can see why people like it, but it's just not my thing, you know. Other games, someone just lied about someone dying from epilepsy in the game because they had a new character that had a lot of flashing lights, and those devs who thought that kid was dead at the time acted really stupidly, like really disrespectfully. I'm talking, and even if it wasn't sort of not being true, there's still fucked up behavior from the devs of that one game. Pressure is the game like I quit because that game was a really big. I remember seeing that doc that night after I just played hella through the Pressure Half Slice of Cake update. I was playing that hella. I'm surprised Pressure still gets 1,000 players nowadays, considering how many devs they lost and how many voice actors they lost. They can't bring the game back, you know. And that's sad because if all this turns out, or a lot of this turns out from Ren to be lies, then they just killed a beloved game for like what reason, you know. I haven't looked too much into why, but I've looked at it enough to know that she probably lied in the first doc, and that she didn't release the second one because she probably doesn't know how to fake up more evidence. So that's fun. So all this like bullshit that happened was just like all these situations ended up being a lot more like battle wise, or like there's more to them than we knew at first, which I guess is true about every situation, you know. Keep your eyes open for that kind of shit, you know. There's always 2 sides to a story. Um, there's always 2 sides to a story. There's always two. There could be something that you believe that's not the truth because it's just the first thing you saw, and the internet likes to latch on to the first thing that they see and call that like the truth, though nothing but the truth. What you see a lot on the internet is like someone releases a doc, and then even if the doc's like a lie, it's just like that's the first thing they released, so that's what the internet's gonna fucking believe because it's the first thing they got their hands on. That's fun, but I might be coming back to. Ow, fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Never mind. Alright, that was just. I actually just hurt my finger, so that's fun. And that's been another interruption, but it's not the worst interruption, so whatever. I'm not re-recording this video for another time, so yeah. I'm not going to deal with that. Doors is having their archives update soon, which is something I'm really hyped for. I have A1000. I got A1000 on a plugged-in iPad. Charger was plugged in like one of the worst spots ever. Like my fingers were uncomfortable walking through the rooms, and then I still beat it. And now I beat the rooms back when they gave you the tablet instead of like the Starlight jug. So I was like an old school rooms winner. And so I'm really hyped for the archives revamp of the rooms. Because the rooms don't really fall in too well into the doors lore, I guess. Apparently, that's probably why they're revamping it. But it's still gonna be fun to see the archives. I hope they made one A1000 a limited badge for people who were just originally beat this hard ass section. This like long. It's not hard, but it's really long, like 2.5 hours. You know, of just straight walking. You know, kind of not like rooms turn. You're just walking in a straight line. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. So that's nice. Maybe you have to turn like walk around walls, but like it's a straight line rooms. You know, so that's nice. that they're having a revamp. I can't wait to. I'll see if I want to make videos on that. I probably will. But something that I'm really hyped for is the Blockade Summary event. I know I skipped out this Easter because I was like this whole mode of just quitting Roblox content creation, but like, you know, I'm probably coming back, so I'm gonna play the Blockade Summary event this year, hopefully, and make some videos on it. I played the Easter event just to make videos on it. I never completed the Easter event anyways, so yeah. But like, I'm hyped to see what Blockade cooked. Their teasers on the Discord look pretty cool. Doors, I can't wait to see what they cook. Maybe it's the new inner city content once they have more story content in the game, and I can't wait to see where I take this channel. Maybe we'll play some. One of my friends is trying to get me in the Deltarune. I got Undertale for $1 because I want to check it out. Not my thing, but I guess I'll check it out. They say I'm playing Undertale first is better. You get a better experience with the Deltarune if you play Undertale first. So I'm gonna play Undertale first. Maybe I'll make a video series on that. I haven't touched Undertale. Even though I bought it for $1, I just never touched it. I was like, maybe I'll just have that in the back of my game catalog in case I'm ever bored. Deltarune is $25, and if I like Undertale, I might just have to buy it. I might just have to do some extra chores at my dad's house to get my hands on $25 to buy Deltarune. My friends have been harassing me with Deltarune because of Chapter 5 is apparently coming soon. One thing I know about Deltarune is that Creepcraft called Toby Fox's character a gubby. That's all I had to question my friend group on why Toy Story's Woody has to do with Deltarune. I'm new to this place. I'm new to this fandom, and I don't know if I'm going to be part of the fandom, but I'm new to it nonetheless, so that's fun. And I can't wait to see where I take this channel. I'm very excited, and that's all I really have to say, so bye.